Hello there, in this video we're going to look at our about page for our project, so let's go.
Let's just go and have a look at our wireframe. So the thing that we're missing now in this top section, so we've got some information about where we're located, how many designers it's loved by. So we need a little bit of a snippet to put about the brand DWM. Let's add a section beneath just to give that extra context. Okay, so I have used AI and just generated a quick snippet that we can use for this section here. So let's just paste that in. Let's just even this out a little bit more. Okay, let's space this out correctly. Okay, let's apply some typography variables. Okay, so those typography variables have been applied. Let's go ahead and let's add a color. So let's go back to lavender, let's go to 500, and let's make sure this is centered. So about there. Okay, there we go. So that's now centered within the frame. Let's just double check our spacing here. So let's just lift that up a little bit more. Okay, so that's 48 pixels between these items. Okay, I think that looks good for now. Let's move on to the next section. So this will be the benefits. So let's go ahead and start styling those. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's steal this container for the moment. Let's go in, let's just delete out the cards because I don't need those. Let's just place this here in this frame. Okay, so we want to label this as benefits. I think we've got the typography variables set for this already, so that's good. Let's go ahead, let's go up here and go into benefit cards. So there we go, let's just drag one of those out. Let me press Command C on it. Let me just go inside the container first. Let's paste that in. Okay, so let's duplicate that 3 times. Let's select all those benefit cards and press Shift A. And I'm just going to put that inside a frame with an auto layout. Okay, let's duplicate that out again. Let's select both of these. Let's Shift A and let's just wrap that in a container. Let's just set that container so it's horizontal and let's set it to fill. Let me just adjust the layers as well. So we'll do content, cards, cards. Okay, let's select both of these levels and let's set them to fill. Let's go into the first set of cards. Let's select all of those cards. Let's change them from portrait to landscape. Okay, that's good. Let's set them to fill. And let me just go in and just double check that is in fact correct. All right, let's set some spacing variables for these cards. Okay, there we go. So 16 in between, and we zeroed out the padding as well. Let's just go ahead and duplicate that one, delete the old one. And there we go, we have something a bit closer to what our wireframes are. Okay, let me just take the entire container and let's just go up a little bit more. Okay, so it's 24 pixels away because we've got 24 there, 24 there, so that's good. Okay, so now we've got those cards in place. Let's go ahead and add some content to these cards. So I'm just going to add that in now. Okay, good. That's now been updated. Let's just go into these cards. So that one's 1. Let's just update the numbers on here as well. So we can do that really quickly in the panel. Okay, cool. Those numbers are updated. Just going to take a copy of one of these cards very, very quickly. Just drag it out here. And I wonder if we just tighten up the spacing. So I feel like that should be a bit tighter. So maybe 8 pixels instead. Okay, let's go back into, let's go into the UI kit. Let's go into the benefit card. Okay, so let's go into each of these cards. Let's go into the container and let's just update that from 16. Let's do that to 8. I'm just going to set these variables here as they weren't set. I'm going to do the same here as well. Set that to, oops, go from 16, let's go to 8, zero out the padding. Okay, let's go up to libraries and let's publish this. So let's lock the frame, libraries, publish, and let's leave some notes. Okay, let's click on publish. Okay, great, so those changes have been successfully published. Let's go back to our designs and let's go to libraries. And let's just click on update because I know that's going to be the change we need. And let's just see, because we've done it on both cards, that should be reflected in both. So that looks good. Let's go into the content. Yeah, that's 8 pixels. So that's good. Okay, so that's now been updated on these cards as well. Okay, moving on to the next section. So now we've done those benefits. We've got our mission. So let's go ahead and let's see. Let's take a container. So let's take this one. And let's just delete out the content inside it because we don't need that for the moment. Let's just move those down. Okay, so to begin with, let me just go up here. Let's go back to one of these cards. There we go. And I'm actually going to steal the linear gradient fill. Let's go here. Let's just click on anything for now to get a fill. Click next to it, Command V, get rid of that. Okay, so now we've styled that background. Let's press T for the text tool. Let's click, press Command V and paste in something that I have got from AI. Let us just rein that back in ever so slightly because that is huge. Let's just center that within the container. Okay, let's apply some typography variables. Okay, we've done that. Let's apply a color. Let's use neutral 900 for now. Let's just set everything to regular for the moment. Okay, what I want to do now is go through and select certain words in this text just so they stand out a bit more and it will look a bit more interesting to look at. So I'll just do that now. Okay, there we go. So there's the mission. So our mission is to make design education accessible worldwide. Learning should be practical, inspiring and inclusive, helping people to gain skills, confidence and join a global community. Through clear instruction and projects, we empower learners to create, innovate and thrive in a changing world. I think that sounds great. I think that's a really good mission to have here. I don't think I want to do anything with imagery like I've got here. I just wanted to keep it simple. So we've got a mission statement and we're just highlighting key areas that people can see when they look at the page. Okay, let's just adjust the spacing slightly. So let's maybe give it a little bit more space to breathe. So we'll set that to 48 for the top and bottom of that container. Okay, so let's keep moving. So what's next? We've got our company logos. So I'm just going to make a bit more space actually. Let me just drag this down. Let me move these images over a little bit as well. Okay, so let's take a copy of the benefit cards. So Option click and drag. Let me delete out the content from here. Let's just move up the benefits here. Okay, let's change that heading to something else. Let's put teaching globally. Let's copy and paste and let's pop those business logos inside the container. Okay, let's just adjust the spacing ever so slightly. Okay, let's just move that up. Okay, let's also give this a little bit more breathing room. Okay, and last of all, let's just take a copy of this join us section. Okay, let me just drag and drop that in here. Let's rename that to container. So we've got consistency. Okay, let's start by expanding this height a little bit more. Okay, there we go, that should do. Let me just pull this up so we're a bit closer. Okay, so just clicking, let's click here and let's just overwrite this image. So press Command V, delete out the old image here actually, and let's scale this down. Okay, this is another image we've got from Pexels, so this should be good. Let's just scroll up a little bit. Okay, let's just rescale that image slightly. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's go ahead, let's draw a frame. Let's rename that overlay. Okay, let's just align that correctly here. Okay, so now the overlay's in. Let me just add any color for now. Let's go up here and just remind myself what colors we used. Tell you what, let's just click on the fill, it's Command C. Let me go back here to overlay, click on the fill, Command V. Let's remove that color. Let's click here so we can get into the gradient, and let's start by just adjusting these colors. So lavender 50, let's take up to 500, and sky 50, let's take to sky 500. Okay, so on the overlay, let's go to appearance, let's go to apply a blend mode, and let's go to screen. Let's just take this content and put it in the middle. Okay, and for starters, let's just put the content above the overlay. Let's go ahead and grab a button. Let's just drag that inside there. Maybe not inside there, but just there. Set the button to fill. Let's just put view courses. That should be fine. Delete that old button out. Okay, let's update the text and apply some typography variables. Okay, let's update the color as well. Okay, so now we've got the content aligned and it's been updated. Let's go in, let me just duplicate the overlay again. Yeah, so the content's above it. Let's just go ahead, let me just take this and put this on normal, or actually let's just remove it for now. Let's add a color of neutral 900 and let's just do the appearance, let's say 20%, maybe make it slightly higher. I just want to darken that image ever so slightly just so we can see the text a little better. Okay, that's fine for now. I mean, we've got the control here if we need to make any further adjustments, so that's good. Okay, so if we finished with that section, I think the last thing to do, let's just drag the footer up and let me just grab the top on the About Us. Let's pull that all the way up. A little bit messy, but let's just move around some of these frames. Let's pop that just beneath there just for now. Let's have a look at the full page. So let's do, I think it's shift space, and then you can open in a tab and let's let that load. Okay, so we're in preview mode. Let's just scroll the page and have a look. So we've got navigation, hero section, got our images, we've got our stats. We have a little bit about us at the top here. We've got some benefits, we've got our mission statement, we've got who we're teaching, and then we've got to join the community today with a call to action at the bottom and then the footer. Let's just toggle between the different pages. So let's just close the preview. Let's just get rid of our menus for a moment in Figma. So yeah, looking at the pages side by side, they certainly look like they're from the same website. We've got all the details in there. We've got consistent styling. We're using our variables. We're using our colors. So yeah, it's looking good. So what I'll do very, very quickly, I'm just going to skim the page for spacing, just to ensure that everything is consistently spaced. Okay, I think that looks good. So we'll go with that for now. Okay, let's go back to our research file and see what we're going to do next. Okay, so in the research file we have got, let's have a look. So we've done the home page, done the About Us page, so that's good. Let's just move to the right. Okay, so in the next video we'll start working on the courses and merch page for our project.
Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for getting to the end. Like and subscribe, all of those things, and I will see you next week in another video. I think besides that, I want to know who put this. If I do that, hang on, focus camera, focus, and I just do that, there you go. Who put that in my office? That's horrible. Like, who wants to give their kids that to play with? Like, oh, that is not nice. Like, yeah, here you go, have something to play with. Go and have a nightmare. That goes in the bin. Anyway, other than that horrible Lego figure that I've just found, have a great week and I'll see you next time.